All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I figured everybody else does a shop tour, so to start off 2026, I should probably do one too. And I know it's not probably going to get much interest because my shop isn't that impressive, but it's more for my own sake to document where I'm at now, where I want to be. And actually, if I was thinking about making this video and looking around, I realized how much infrastructure stuff I really need to do and plans that I have that I haven't got around to yet. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any suggestions as far as storage or different ways of doing things, let me know. And thank you for watching. Here we go. As you have probably guessed by now, my shop lives in the basement, and there is the massive wooden door leading to the shop. And I've got a little closed nook right there and a broom that doesn't quite get as much use as it probably should, as you will see here shortly. I love this door. This door is one of the things. I have no idea why they have such a large and well-built wooden door in the basement, but there it is. And as soon as you walk into your left, we've got a storage shelf. And this really needs some organization now that I look at it. It's got a lot of sandpaper on there. So we need a sanding station. We've got my turning tools. Yeah, it's pretty much a catch-all. I look at it, that is quite the mess, and we need to think about something to do with that. Moving on over, we have the pegboard wall, mostly got saws and hand tools on it. Again, need some more, shall we say, organization. I also have my little pancake air compressor, and that air compressor is going to move soon. I'm going to put it down here because one, it's loud as hell, and two, just because floor space is at a premium, and I've got that space down there, and I thought that'd be a wonderful place for it. And over there, we've got my lathe, and it needs to start getting a lot more use. I've still got so much to learn on it. And there's a cabinet I just recently put in above it that'll eventually hold all the chucks. And I've got to figure out some type of holding system for my lathe tools, turning tools. From there, we've got my little old table saw and workbench. You can see I have a column in the most inopportune place in the workshop, right in the middle of the floor. And that really causes a lot of problems for me as far as what I can do with arrangement. And there's another room directly next to this room that's almost the same size. And I'm really thinking about moving my table saw over there, or my lathe, or both, and just building an outfeed table and really freeing up a little bit of floor space. Also, it'd be nice to be able to access this side of the workbench. I have where my chemicals are stored in this cabinet, another well-built door, as you can see. And this probably needs a little bit more organization as well. You don't realize how rough stuff looks until you're filming it and talking about it and realize that other people are going to see it. Then you start to feel a little bit bad about it. I am thinking about utilizing that space above those built-in shelves for storage of saws and stuff, putting up some pegboard up there. Let me know if you have any ideas about I've got to utilize every bit of space that I have, as most people do. All these other cabinets, that's safety gear in there, some rags. Oh, we've got nails, brad nails, screws, stuff like that. Just fasteners are different types in here. And in here we've got epoxy stuff, gloves, general things, tape storage. If anybody has any ideas, I cannot figure out a good way to store tape. I've got all kinds of different tapes. And Well, there's not a good way to store tape that I found. And then my spare dust collection stuff. Over here's the coffee maker. Just trash. And there's that. Now, this area, I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't like it the way it is. I've got my old mallets there and chisels. Got a horseshoe. I've got this old plane and this old plane. And this old plane that I bought at a antique store that was going out of business. And I'd like to, redo them when I get better at using hand planes. But I need this to be a little more functional than it is because I want to have it so close to my workbench. And I want to have, my measuring tools and stuff handy. So if you have any ideas, please let me know on that. And moving over, we've got my little miter station, cheap miter saw, of course. And there is a cat litter box that is used for my trash can. Now, I have this old kitchen counter that kind of came with the room when I bought the house, and it actually works pretty good. There's a lot of storage in it, 3 drawers. Down here is my little dust collection machine, and dust collection very much is a work in progress. And there's my Win 9-inch bandsaw, which I have to say is quite worth the money. I also want to point out that I've got a little touch of the flu or the cold or COVID or something. So if my voice sounds a little rattier than usual, that's probably what it is. And then we have our cheap Cobalt router table. Honestly, I can't complain about it either. And like I said earlier, this is where my pancake compressor is going to go in the very near future. There's router bits and stuff in there. And then over here, wow, this really does look like a mess. This is my hand tools, and seeing it in the camera right now is quite embarrassing. And like I said, you don't realize how bad a shape or how messy things like that are until you look at them and realize other people are going to be judging you. Now, I would show my wood storage, but it's kind of spread out. Some of the cheaper wood storage is up in my garage. Some other of it's in the room next to me, which I can't really show because it's pretty early in the morning. And, well, the light's not working in that room right now. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, or complaints, please let me know. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, I completely understand. Have a great day. Goodbye.